ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate ages, outside the dilapidated Castle Grayskull and from the more phenomenal Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I present you another Reno McDallas review. And look, I've got stands. Well, that's because this isn't entirely an action figure review this time. This is more about the kind of action that you get that you pay a hooker for. You know, like a half and half? I know. No, it's not. I lied, and I'm sorry I've let you down. No, we're going to be reviewing some Power Rangers Lightning Collection stuff. First of all, we're going to be looking at this helmet. Here is your box for it. It just came in the other day, but I was waiting for the second item to come in to review it as well together. So, let's see here. I'll just read this to you here. I really can't tell if that's... I've got the camera set weird. So anyway, we'll just read this together. Hopefully you can read along at home. When you hear the sound, you know it's time to turn the page. Let's begin now. If you get that joke, good for you. A natural leader who inspires bravery and loyalty in his friends, Jason Lee Scott becomes the mighty Morphin Red Ranger and leads his team against the forces of evil. Now, when I was a kid, my dad made me a Power Ranger helmet out of a motorcycle helmet. I have the picture, but I forgot to bring it down for the review. Maybe I'll go upstairs and get it in a minute. But anyway, so my box did not come with instructions, but because I'm not completely stupid, I was able to figure out how to assemble the base. And it's just a couple pieces here. This, and this. Looks like this. Acts like this. Alright. And you probably want to see me try this thing on. Now, it doesn't fit me very well because I've got an extremely large Irish noggin. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the helmet first before we do any of that nonsense. So it's very, very detailed. Lovely helmet. Pretty lightweight. A kid could use it for a Halloween costume. Most adults could probably wear it without a problem as well. Some of the kids, there's enough room in here, which I'll go ahead and pop her open in just a second, that they might even be able to get their glasses on if they have glasses, so they can wear the helmet without tripping over anybody for Halloween. So anyway, you've got a couple adjusting things. Back here's got a knob to tighten and loosen. There's also a couple of straps that you can loosen in here. And he's got a nice little headrest here and a forehead rest. I'm actually going to pause this and go get that picture and then also put this helmet on in the meantime. So give me just a second. Alright, so here's that picture I was telling you about. I can't really tell how well it looks because I don't have my glasses on and I'm in a helmet. Anyway, my dad made that from a motorcycle helmet. And my grandparents made the Power Ranger outfit from a pair of Michael Jordan pajama pants and top. So, okay, real quick. Here's me in the helmet. As you can see, it doesn't fit because I have a large head. My ears are poking out the side. Hopefully they weren't dirty. But I do like it. It's pretty cool. Well worth the money, for sure. Alright, hopefully you could understand me when I had the helmet on. And as you can see, there is magnets and some pegs to hold the whole thing together. And it just kind of snaps back as so. If you're not messing it up like I am, of course. There we go. Alright, so there we have it. And it just fits right on there. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? That is pretty nice. Okay. So our next item is going to be the Dragon Flute. This box is long. I was kind of surprised I didn't expect it to be as big as it is. Ha ha ha! There's the top, bottom. When you open it up, I've already taken the Dagger out, but it's got some info on the inside. It goes trumpet knife, flute sword. No, of course not. It's the Green Ranger's Dragon Dagger, the one that plays the classic, iconic Dragon Zord call without ever moving your mouth. That is correct. So there we go. All right. So anyway, real quick before we get too far in it, I have the original Dragon Dagger. My daughter has played with this and it's gotten beat up a lot, and the one I found online didn't have the power cover. This isn't my original one. I don't know what happened to it. Probably got sold. She has taken a bite out of the end of it, you know, as all kids do. There's a rubber thing there. And if you don't remember, it makes this noise. So it sounds like you're playing ping pong. That noise. Power Ranger theme, and then the call for the dragon. So, and that's pretty well all it does. And this spinny knob down here that I was as a kid thought it did something, it doesn't. And that's that for the classic, right? So let's compare it to the new one. Now the new one, as you can see, is way longer. It has a couple of different things it does, one of which is lights up. Pretty cool, right? Has a little background noise to it if you hear it. Let me turn off the fan, you might be able to hear it better. Didn't even realize I had the fan on. So there you go. And that's what it looks like. Okay, it does have that mode selector. We'll go into that in a minute. First of all, though, you have this. And you have this. And then you have this. Oh wow, that goes longer than I thought it did. Let's see how long it goes. Cool. Let's see if that just goes this long then. Yeah, okay. And this button does nothing yet. Now when you flip the mode selector over, you can freestyle. You can do Ocarina of Time stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to play it. Don't ask me. Anyway, and then it flips back off. Makes that cool power down noise. Alright, so pretty cool. And it has a base, which I kind of wish it would have had the dragon medallion symbol like this, rather than just the Green Ranger's helmet, but whatever. We'll take what we can, right guys? Displays like this. And makes music while you do it. So, I hope I don't get copyright strike for that, right? Well, I'd actually have to have people watch this for that to happen. But anyway, so that is both the helmet and the Dragon Dagger. Very well worth it for both. If I was an adult and buying this, not for a kid, which, I mean, come on, that's what I did. Actually, originally, I did get it for my kids as a display, but I ended up getting that sweet Power Ranger statue, and they love it. And so this is just kind of second thought for in the room. That one's going down here on display, though. But anyway, yeah, so don't expect that to fit you. It probably can, but don't hold your breath. Don't be buying it for Halloween just expecting that. And then that's pretty cool. Makes a great display, and then if you want to fart around with it a little bit, you can too. So anyway, I've got a couple of minutes left, and you know I like to go at least 10 minutes with these videos, and I wanted to actually have some toys in it. So let's do a quick review of, I did manage to get a hold of the Dragon Shield Black Ranger from, that was an exclusive to Walgreens last year. So here's the box. My kids were asking for a Black Ranger to go with their other Rangers. They didn't, because I replaced all the old versions of the Bandai, the Legacy collection with Lightning, and of course I didn't have this one yet because he hasn't had a normal retail yet beyond this. So anyway, let's have a quick look at him. He has a chopping hand, or a Ginyu force pose hand. Has a fist. Throw that down here because we don't care. He has looks like a flaming onion. That's pretty cool, right? Everybody likes their onions to be blue and on fire. We have the dragon, I'm about to say dragon blaster. We have the the blaster, and then we have his axe, which it should, which I think it does. I don't know how it does it though. Does this thing go gun? Is it just like this and then it's a gun? I don't really remember how that works. I'm having brain farts. I apologize for the brain farts. They must smell awful. Here is Zack's head. So, let's see. I don't know. I don't think it looks as much like him as the others seem to favor the people they're based on. But then again, this was a real early release, and I bet they were in a hurry to get him out to be an exclusive. I'm going to probably say whenever they do a normal release on just the Black Ranger by himself, they'll have a better head. And who doesn't like a really good head? Huh? Alright, so we'll pop him out. He has your standard Lightning Collection articulation. This does appear to be removable. I have seen people take this off and take the replace part of the arms as well, so they have a regular Black Ranger. I'm going to leave it like this because, like I said, I'll probably get the other one anyway, and the kids can have an extra one for coolness sakes, right? So, anyway, let's see how well he actually holds the axe. It doesn't look like he's going to hold it real well, because look at the way his hands are. They're like they're made to hold something with a trigger. Well, we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll cry, and there'll be some tears, but we'll get over it together as a family. Because we're family, aren't we? I mean, you did let me into your house. Well, you didn't know about me coming to your house, sorry. Anyhow, so, yeah, I can't get him to hold it right now, and we're not going to fight it. We're not going to fight it. We're not going to force it. He probably would hold this correctly as the gun. Yeah, there we go. So, pretty close. Whatever. Anyway, cool figure. If you can get a hold of him, I paid retail on mine on eBay, so the scalpers are done with him pretty much. Probably because they know that the normal one's coming out soon. We'll go ahead and I've got an extra figure here that isn't Power Ranger related, but what the heck, I'm in the mood to review. So this is the Chase Lana from Series 109 of WWE Basic. I think it's funny because they've been really messing up the eyes and stuff on these figures with the way they print them. So let's have a look and see how messed up this one is. So, hey look guys, it's a Muppet. I really dislike him. Alright, so we'll pop this thing open. Alright. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some messing up in the printing here. Already can tell. She's got your standard basic articulation, wrist, elbow, up and down there. Her knees really don't go far because of the knee pads. She does have the swivel there. No ankle movement. And of course, since she's in elite, she does not have the tibia joint. So anyhow, let's take a look at that close up. Alright, come on, you want to participate? Okay, I guess it's not going to do what I want it to do, which doesn't surprise me. She does have some ink that has splattered where it looks like she has a the third eye dot on top. Her eye is also a touch off. As usual, it's not nearly as bad as some of them. It is kind of rough, though. Yeah, so anyway, it is a pretty good likeness of her other than the goofy eye. But I like it. If you like Lana, get it. Just make sure yours doesn't have derp eye. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this episode. But let me clear everything up because we have to do our very important test of these other two figures. Alright everybody, it's time to test the figures to see if they are the greatest action figure ever made and can break through the door to Castle Grayskull and thus ensure Skeletor has the power that lies within. Alright Zach, even with your swanky power armor, which I don't think I've ever seen that episode where you get it, but I'm sure there is one. They wouldn't just make that up. I know in the comics though, Kimberly gets it for a little bit during one of the events. Read the comics, by the way, they're awesome. Oh, no dice. Alright. Let's see if Lana with her derpy... There you go, you can see it better now. See how it's derpy? Oh, that is a shame. It's a good figure, though. Anyway. Because, I mean, they got her likeness. Like I said, she's got the derp eye. So, if you kind of like cock her to the side and play with her from the side, kids, you should be okay. Alright, ready? And... Oh, no dice. Derpy eye didn't save the day. Anyways, guys, thanks for putting up with my ramblings and my little flashback about Daddy making me that costume. I do appreciate it. Dad, wherever you are, it's been all those years since you went off and bought that pack of cigarettes and didn't come back. Boy, I miss you. No, actually, he died of cancer. Rip, Dad. I miss you. Anyway, yeah, I went there. Sorry, guys. He did, seriously. And anyway, I do miss him. But yeah, he used to make my Halloween costumes from scratch, him and my grandparents. So that was pretty cool. So thanks, Dad, for always making me a giant cosplay fanboy. I appreciate the help, and I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you had a great time. Hope you're staying safey. Hope you're staying safe and healthy out there. Until next time, guys, free the figs, and I hope you miss my babbling.